Okay, hello. I thought I would do a short fact. Well, it's probably not going to be short, let's face it, I blabber. But it's going to be about hair dye and hair coloring because I don't have a text FAQ anymore because I was on my old Tumblr and I deleted that. But I figured I would try to help you guys out because I really don't feel like typing all of that up again. I'll link the products that I'm talking about in this video underneath and summarize it all up in a quick post where this video will be embedded, but that's about it. And I've been using these products for probably around 5 years now. I've been dyeing my hair for a long time. I've gone to several professionals to get it done, and my dad is the one that does my hair when I don't go to professional. So yeah, I'll tell you what we use at home and what I use to maintain the color and like make sure that it's baby soft and that hair colorists don't yell at me when I go to a salon. Finally, eventually, I've always gotten compliments on how vibrant my hair is by salon people, and they always ask me who my colorist is. I'm like, my dad! So yeah, okay. At home we use Clairol products. It's not for any particular reason, it's just that they're the least ugly packaging in the beauty supply store, like, to be quite honest. But I've been using Clairol Professional bleach and powder stuff for as long as I've been dyeing my hair. Actually, I did use box kits for a couple of bleach jobs in the very beginning, but they really hurt your hair. Like, it feels terrible, it feels crunchy, it burns your scalp more, it tends to cost more money, like, because when you have like hair longer than this length, if it's like past your shoulders, you're gonna need to buy probably multiple kits. That's from my personal experience, and it's just not I hate box kits. Don't get them. I get developer and powder bleach separately, and it costs this tub of 8 ounces of powder bleach, half a pound of powder bleach was $8.49, and this developer was $3. So that's like what? I guess it's like $10 for a several months worth of hair application. Alright, yeah, so I think that's a good deal. So there's different levels of developer. You have 20, 30, and 40. I mean, maybe there's a 10. I am not a professional. No, do not take my word as God. That's not a good idea. If anything, if you're really unsure, you should go to professional because that's their job and they live and breathe this stuff. I have several friends that I like consult with color-wise, and the way that they describe color is like a scientist, and I would completely trust them. I'm just going from my personal experience here. So there's, again, 3 levels of developer. Do not, under any circumstances, ever get volume 40 developer unless you want your hair to fall out or you have like jet black hair. If you want to lighten your hair, I have dark roots. Originally, I'm Asian, so I have like dark brownish hair originally, and I use volume, like 30 volume, and it lightens up my hair to like a whitish yellow. If I tone it after one bleach, I could have white hair pretty easily because my hair lightens up really fast. But it does feel really straw-like afterwards. You have to do hair masks. I would recommend getting 20 volume pretty much no matter what, and then just bleaching it several times, not on the same day. But I think it's a better idea. Less is pretty much more. You should always do strand tests. Like, clip off like a back piece of your hair or something from the middle of your head, and test to see how fast your hair lightens, and that will determine what you should put on the top of your head, because you don't want to use too much super strengthened lightener and bleach because it will ruin your hair more than it has to be ruined. So I would say get 20 volume to be on the safe side. But to be on the safe side, go to professional, because that's their job, right? I'm so awkward. It's probably so adorable. I love me. Okay, so these are the products that I use. I'll link them below. And to apply that mixture, I use a little tint brush or whatever. This is actually like a barbecue thing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, whatever. And a fine tooth comb or something. And follow the directions that you find on that stuff. And after you bleach your hair, it's gonna feel really dry and probably scary crunchy if it's your first time. And you're gonna probably freak out a little. So I'm gonna tell you what I used for masks. Immediately afterwards, after I wash the bleach out, I apply a hair mask, and my life revolves around like really good body oils and natural oils, and I really love this Skin Food mask. It's Skin Food Argan Oil Silk Hair Mask Pack. That. Okay. And this is, I think it's $15 on eBay. You can't really get anywhere other than Asia. I got it when I was living in Taipei. I love it. It's my favorite mask. I have a lot of hair masks, or I used to. I go through them before I buy new ones. And I've had a couple of expensive hair masks that I don't really use that much, because this Skin Food one is just as good as them, even though it costs $15 and this one cost like $85 or something. I think this costs like $50 or whatever. These are both amazing masks, and if you can afford them, they are worth the investment. Kerastase products are phenomenal, but I mean, I can't really afford them right now. This will last you frigging forever, so I guess it's worth the money. But there are plenty of L'Oreal drugstore hair masks from the like Everstrong line that are really good too. So I mean, what you're looking for is something that is specifically formulated for color damaged hair, because your hair follicle is going to be like dried out, because you're taking out all of the proteins and like the color from your natural hair, and it's basically just like this dead shaft that's like sitting on your head. You need to put back all of these proteins and good things into your hair, because it's not there anymore. And I really like the Skin Food masks to do that. I leave my masks in for minimum 15 minutes, but right after I bleach my hair, I leave it in for at least an hour, if not overnight. I don't think leaving it overnight makes a phenomenal difference from like a 4-hour thing. At a certain point, your hair just stops sponging up the product and it's just sitting there, but it does help. So besides that Skin Food mask, there's this Kerastase Chroma Reflect hair mask. It smells so good, and it's really pretty packaging. I'm a packaging like whore. I love it. Or a Fluido, whatever. This mask, I'll link this too. It's really good too. It smells good too. If you don't like fragrance, I can't help you, because hair mask stuff, it's usually always fragranced, and I'm not sure about if any of those products have parabens in it. But I know that the shampoos and conditioners that I use, they don't have parabens. Or, let's see. This does have parabens. L'Oreal products do have parabens, but there's a difference between natural ingredient parabens and ones that are like chemically made. There are some good, no parabens are great, but there are natural forming ones like Mario Badescu products, like the skincare line. Some products they do have parabens in it, but if you look up the ingredients on EWG, the skin database, you'll note that they're not incredibly dangerous for you. They're like from cucumber water or something, which is not bad. You put cucumber water in your mouth, why wouldn't you put it on your face? So these, what did I just say? The L'Oreal Everstrong Sulfate-Free Fortified System, the shampoo and conditioners, they're the only drugstore line of conditioners and shampoos that I use if I don't use Salon brand products. I use the Wella line when I'm at my apartment, but right now I'm not. And I use this if I don't have the Salon stuff. I like the Wella one a little bit more. I think it's worth the investment. But this is a really great deal. I specifically only try to use sulfate-free products in my hair, because I do think it makes a difference, especially if you have like finicky hair or color treated. Sulfate-free is the way to go. There's a bunch of science behind that, but this video is probably super long already, and you're probably dying of laughing from my awkwardness, so whatever. Also, when you have dyed hair, you don't want to wash it. as often as you would normally. I wash it maybe every 6 days. Yeah, I'm Snape. But you can, if you normally wash it, if you normally have to wash it every day, then try every 3 days. Use dry shampoo in between. You don't need to buy a can of dry shampoo. You can also use baby powder. That's what I use when I'm poor as hell. I use that, and it's fine. But I do recommend dry shampoo. I like the Arrojo brand of dry shampoo. I go to Arrojo to color and cut my hair when I can, and when I can't, I use Tresemme or whatever. It's fine. I think the Psst line of dry shampoos, it's like a $2 can for this big, and that worked fine too. So between shampooing, use dry shampoo, and after you wash your hair, you don't have to shampoo your hair every time you go in. Sometimes it's just too dry, so you want to add conditioner. Sometimes you're gonna have like mask buildup, like you're gonna have so many masks and proteins on your head. After a while, you're gonna want to use a kind of a stripping shampoo, like maybe once a month or whenever your hair gets a little bit heavy. Use like a cheapo line like Suave or like Garnier, just cheapo shampoo, because it's gonna strip all of the junk from your hair, make it lighter and shinier. Because after a while, if you have too many like conditioning products in your head, it's just gonna feel heavy and not be as shiny and bright, and you'll feel the difference. So try that maybe once a month or something. And then use hair serum and thermal protecting spray whenever you want to heat style your hair, which I don't really recommend anyway, even when you don't have colored hair. But I mean, every little bit counts. So, oh yeah, and for hair dyes, I get questions about my hair color all the time. I mix mine personally from a couple different brands. It's not top secret, but it's not really a big deal. I don't recommend Manic Panic unless you are only gonna have colored hair for like a very short while, because it only lasts like maybe 3 to 4 washes. It lasts like a month, which is annoying. I use Special Effects hair dye. Pravana is amazing too. It's harder to find. I mean, they're both pretty hard to find. I buy mine off of Amazon. Pravana lasts forever. It's like salon brand. But Special Effects you can buy off of eBay's or at Ricky's. And you can also get Directions. Directions, Punky, no, I don't recommend Punky, I've never tried it, but I heard other people like it. But Special Effects and Directions and Pravana are like the 3 brands that I would recommend. And I mix like a tube of Special Effects hair dye with like a cheapo beauty supply store like neon a lot of the times, and like a darker color to add a dimension to my hair, so I don't use the same color like consistently all around my head, because I think it looks a little bit more fake, even though, I mean, obviously the color is fake because no one has green hair naturally. I'm not Tonks. I made so many nerd references in this. It's great. Anyway, so that is my hair facts. If you have any more questions, I really hope you don't, but if you do, you can still ask them, and I will try to answer them best I can. Once again, I'm not a professional. Please don't yell at me if you mess up your hair, because it is your own damn decision. But yeah, okay.